Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Zurich Auto Show for the third time. Behind us is the new Peugeot. This is the e-2008, but in Allure package. We checked it out in GT pack, but we have it here in Allure, so let's check it out and see what's the difference. So Allure package, I know it's e-2008 and you wanted to see a 2008 petrol or diesel, but it's electric. What can I do? It's a trend. So this is the Allure package. Checking out the details now, slightly different than the GT package, but very well equipped and it looks very good. Now, when we mentioned the diesel cars in this generation, they'll phase out in the Euro 7, the diesel won't be available anymore. So now is your last chance if you're one of those people who want to have a 2008 as a diesel. There's a petrol. I believe there should be a hybrid coming, or plug-in hybrid, I forgot from the top of my head now. And there's this, the electric version. Now let's check it out. So this one has the basic LED headlights and they're exactly the same. They haven't changed anything. They only added Peugeot LED technology here. The projectors are LED, they're the same. You can see the LEDs are actually inside below there, so they're reflecting through the reflectors. Maybe that's darker, I don't know. It's the same shape, same design. The turn signals are bulbs below there. And then you have the new claws. They flicker only on the camera. You also have this piano black, same as in the GT pack. There's silver here, so this is in the same color of the vehicle. And now I think in the GT it was sort of going this way instead of bottom. I forgot from top of my head at the moment. But really small changes. Peugeot shield is here. Now we have the Italic 2008 on the top, and this is a metallic. Come here. This is a metallic in color. You can see this is. There's a spotlight just behind me, so you can see that metallic white. And so we have parking sensors there. So this is unpainted black. This is painted silver smooth gray finish. We have the radar, small air intake at the bottom, and here on the top for the air intake. Now this one doesn't have the camera for the 360, and you can see the arches are going unpainted to the rear and through the skirts. Look at the front with the basic LED headlights. I mean, they're okay in performance, but I do prefer the new full LED that you get in the GT. You have the E badge there, and you can see the alloys. So these are 215 60 R17, so they have more tire, more comfort on the road. They have this diamond cut silver on black and new plastic Peugeot shield lug nut covers there. And so we have the stable here, so I'm just gonna do this. You can see the profile. There we go. Now there is some sort of also silver smooth finish there. You have the keyless entry, physical cylinder for the driver only, black metallic side contrasting side mirrors with turn signals there, and electronic mirrors. Now piano black. Is it piano? Yeah, it's piano black roof racks, shark fin antenna, spoiler extending from the body, and yeah, tinted windows in the rear. And charge port. In this case, there's no fake charging station, so you can see that this is your AC charging and then combined DC charging. So CCS2 and Type 2 charge ports. Real disc brakes, not drum brakes like on Volkswagen electric cars. And this is the rear. So on the rear, you standard get these LED taillights, and instead of being like this, now they're horizontal instead of vertical. So we have the Peugeot signature inside. They really look beautiful. The bottom one turns to stoplight and to turn signal. Also fog lights are LED. E-2008. So these are bulbs. You have cat eyes and fog and reverse lights, unpainted, and then you have this gray finish. It looks nice. Now the rear, from top of my head, I think it had Peugeot here, but it had a shield and they removed the shield. But this is a nice finish, so it's a black and then gray. But they've added this trim here in black, which is for me unnecessary. And there's a backing camera, but it's not in the center. It's a bit to the left. Called LED license plate standard. And I actually haven't showed you, Leon, this is underneath. And let's just show you this side. So the car looks really nice and stylish. Now, let's open the cargo space. It's a manual. So I'm showing everything again, just in case you're here for the first time. If you appreciate that, smash the like button on the video, it helps me a lot. Now here you can manually close. You have the emergency triangle, rubber stoppers for the shelf that can be removed. It's a nice big shelf. And voila, it's a fairly spacious cargo space. Seats knocked down 60-40. This is nice and flat. You can open this, then it stops here, so you have the stoppers, and then you can see extra room underneath. It's like 5-6 fingers of height. You have the tether points there. You have this pockets. So I think this plastics maybe could be removed. So you have those pockets on the sides there. You can see that. So only one warm light on the right side, left side nothing. And they really weren't thoughtful. They didn't put any grocery hooks here. Peugeot. I think, you know, they should have added those small details. They really mean a lot for practicality. And you can see you have a batching kit, and maybe you can store a first aid and I don't know, maybe a charging cable underneath here. So this should be able to go like that. So you can see it's slightly deeper. And yeah, I mean, it could have added another light here. This is in a cold one, because this is not really that bright when you're in a darker environment. Okay, but you know, no car is perfect. Another view at the top there, and let's close it up. I really do like this white color, because it's nice and cold color. Yeah, okay, let's jump inside so you can see the difference in the Allure package. Closing sound, excellent. Seals, push here to lock for the kids in inside. Seals go all the way down, doors go all the way down, so there won't be water residue on your doorsteps. Hard plastic, they were kind of saving, and yeah, this kind of feels cheap, to be honest. So leather here, white stitching, imitation of carbon fiber. Over here we have handles and 2 speakers, decent pockets there. And now the Allure package gets this textile leather textile combo. So these look kind of copper, if I'm not mistaken. And then you have this textile inside. You know, they've just switched it up in materials, but this should be now more sustainable cloth sources. So that's the difference. You have those zippers for the ISOFIX. Sometimes they're so fixed and are so tight, I don't want to break the zipper, so I'm not just going to open that for a demo. But yeah, the seatbelt is kind of in the way, so you can see the space inside, and watch for the seatbelt. Yeah, so for some reason, okay, it's okay, that didn't close properly. And you have this one can go up, and then you press down to knock it down. Since this is a shared platform with the ICE, there's still a transmission tunnel. I do hope they use that space for some practical things. Now the battery is underneath the driver, excuse me, not the driver, back passengers, if I'm not mistaken, and part of it under the driver's, or excuse me, driver and the front passenger. Big pockets. Now this is all cloth. I feel like they've kind of started saving on the Allure package. It was pretty well spec'd before, but you know, still decent, okay. Good closing sound. USB-C and A only on the back. On the front you have 2 USB-Cs. And yeah, this is nice and comfy, big and wide seats. You can see a water bottle there, so that's how it looks. Big windows. This is kind of a blind spot there. You can see the view at the back. So this one doesn't have the armrest. You have a little air vent there. You have a touch light. All 4 sides have these. And yeah, so headspace, if you're a taller person, let me just knock that one up. Yeah, decent space. For my head, it's okay. I'm actually gonna extend. Yeah, slightly missing room, but for an average person, it should be okay. I can't remember if the GT pack that I reviewed in Lyon had a glass roof, but I think it did. So in this case, you know, it's slightly also missing space, but this is softer. At least you won't hit glass roof. Actually, no. If it did, I can see the new e-2008. There's a separate review already from Lyon. The glass roof in Peugeot doesn't extend all the way back, but they did try to maximize here some space in order to give you same as here. You can see that more clearly. So yeah, that's it. It does look a little bit dual and dark from this perspective because the lights are off. So you can see there, kind of looks better now. Let's get on the front. Now, yeah, the front doors are slightly heavier, so they have a better closing sound. Now, front, hard plastic, and then same here. This is very padded, so it's like when you leave your finger, it just takes a moment to come back. Okay, Allure package, so it has this, again, fake carbon fiber imitation, then this black and white theme. I'm really not a huge fan of this. Hard plastic, there's a speaker there, you can lock the rear, all power windows. So in the GT pack, I know they've added leather here. This is just plasticky, big opening there. Not sure if they added carpeting in the GT there, but it was like a few weeks, actually almost a month when I filmed the GT. Nice carpets there. So this was manually push up to go, then slide back and forward, up and down, tilt, and no lumbar. Now textile leather, and the seats look quite nice, although I would prefer the back. I think the Allure had leather on the back before, if I'm not mistaken. From top of my head, yeah, but you know, overall not too bad. You can see the automatic there, light height control, sorry, there's a spotlight shooting in the camera, and lane assist, cruise control options, and so on. Let's get on the top. So this is, of course, manually adjusted steering column view at the top, and let's jump inside. So there is a tire pressure, just a moment. You can pause and read that. Okay. I don't like to skip stuff. Usually it's on this side, so kind of missed it there. Okay, excellent closing sound, and switching to wide lens. There we go, point of view driving. Actually, I was on a local press conference in Croatia and learned a lot about the new 2008, but I just didn't drive it. I'll get a car later. It was only petrol cars, but we'll do a review in upcoming time. So new steering wheel, all steering wheel. I mean, it's a new badge, so it's really not new. 2-spoke, flat and top bottom. Slightly lower because this is my eye level, to be fair, so you can see that. So the wide lens, of course, distorts the picture slightly, but this, for example, so I can see clearly. Now you get the digital cockpit from standard now. Excuse me, from the entry model. It's standard, so no more physical gauges and needles. For those of you who love that, I like those, but the display here is really good, so I don't mind. Now the 3D cockpit, I think it's reserved for the GT pack. Also, some markets might not get it because of restrictions, or I know it was a problem with the 308. Only the early production models had it, then later they removed it and people were unhappy, to say at least. Okay, you know the drill, so you can change these dials, driving. So let me just go through these. Now I cannot hold my hand here because I know there's a lens flares shooting, but you'll have to deal with it. Energy. Ooh, the scroll wheel is more smooth than before. So classical dials and driving. Now, I like the 3D cockpit, but I honestly do not mind this one. You can personalize these, of course. Yeah, I really don't mind these. And you can press here, of course, there. to check the trip computer. So that's actually quite a lot of power consumption, but I see the car wasn't driven. It was just spark. It's a brand new car. Oh, excuse me, scroll wheel. Okay. So this is soft. So there might be some squeaking because there's just hard plastic pieces who are attached to each other, so it might be squeaking a little bit if you press on them. Speaker there in the A-pillars. There's should be a light sensor, and you still have the screen here. It's now bigger. What I remember from the press conference. This is the new generation, but it's faster. You can see now it's not laggy. That was maybe a little con from the past. For the infotainment, it was slightly slow. Now it's more speedy and up to date. Engine start stop. Yeah, they recycled the button there. This is the same. So look at this. This is stupid lens flare. So this is soft. Okay, let me just try it like this. This is soft. That's soft. So, and on the bottom is hard plastic. I wish they use it on the doors as well. Soft touch materials, but you can have it all, of course. Physical volumes. Good sound. Now, man, this is just touch controls, and you have those physical buttons. So you have the hazards. You can slightly see there. And on the cockpit, lock the car unlock, front rear defrost, close air circulation, climate off, AC on, home menu, climate menu, car shortcuts, heated seats, and so on. 2 USB-Cs, fast charging media. So this one I forgot it was here. Okay. This is like a little storage area here. You can get an optional wireless charger. In this case, I think it's not part of the Allure package. This is plastic key, full outlet. Horrible piano black. It looks awesome now because it's new. But trust me, fingerprints, dust collector, scratches easily. It won't be so great after a while. Okay, park, brake for recuperation, reverse neutral drive. Now there will be a new e-2008. It's behind it too, 108. So separate review. It doesn't have the B button for some reason on the electric model. This is also carbon fiber, electronic parking brake, driving modes. Okay, let me just show you those. Sport, normal, eco. Yeah, nothing special there. So there's a bottle here, and it's Peugeot branded, so you can see that. So, you know, you have 2 cup sizes. The bottom is plastic. This is nice and soft. This is just my power bank cable, charging my phone, which is my camera. This is rubberized, but it's plasticky underneath. So there's a lot of space here. Let me see, there's no cooling, but fairly big space. You can see I have big palms. Yeah, and this extends, so that's quite nice. Yeah, Allure seats, you know, good. I think they've again added here more sustainable textile material sources they get their textile from. Let me block this light for you. There you go. Massive glove compartment. It's just enormous space. It's almost like you can fit a toddler inside. That was just, of course, a joke. But yeah, view at the back, yeah. And on the Allure package, you have a bezel around the mirror. I do like the bezel-less. It looks more premium and has no edges. I mean, at least this plastic or the glass looks like it has edges, but you know what I mean. I think there's an auto-dimming option in there. You can see those, airbag and passenger seatbelt information. Lights are LED, assistance, emergency calls. Now I have the light, excuse me, no light here. I thought there was a beauty light beneath here, but it's not. Okay, yeah, documents holder, so this is the same. But I'm actually interested, so this doesn't extend. I'm actually surprised now because this is a black roof liner. Before in the Allure, if I'm not mistaken, it used to be a light tone. So that's why it looks so dark inside. Yeah, the GT pack used to have the black, and the Allure had the light tone on the top, but I think they've changed that, obviously. Just to go to the screen here, look how fast it is. It's just fast and nippy. You know, this is finally how it should have been from the beginning. For the EV car, you have the charging here, statistics, preconditioning or planning your charging, like if you want to leave at home, applications. Now you have games. I missed this in the previous one. You have the, it's apparently called Tic Tac, single player, 2-player. So let's do one. It's basic one. Okay, it's probably gonna win, or no one's gonna win. Draw game. Okay, you have the Hangman, that's cool, and you have the 2048, so you know all of that one. It's nice, it's a nice feature. You can kill time while waiting. Even the petrol car has this, so this is like you drive here, then here, and then you have these, and you have to connect these, and you have to add another one, or you know, and then just have to keep adding numbers, and then you track your maximum score. Okay, that's where you exit, quit, and then a Hangman. Well, you have to guess the word, and then I guess if you miss, then you hang the man. If it gets completed, he gets hanged, and then when he's hanged, when he's fully drawn, you miss it. Oh, it's not capture, huh? Okay, I'm just gonna randomly see. That's what happens. Okay, 3 fingers, shortcut, navigation, settings. I'm not gonna go through the settings. You have the safeties here, lane keeping assist. So in this one, only traction, speed limiter. Okay. And you have, of course, the Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. Settings, let me see if I missed anything. Updates, over the air updates now standard, so you don't have to go to the dealership service to do an upgrade. Climate control, and I want to see car settings, functions, tutorials. I think I wanted to show you something else, but I kind of forgot it now. Yeah, okay, let's just play some sound here. Yeah. Okay, we're in Switzerland. Okay, no songs there. Let me see here. Basic speakers. Okay, nothing's happening. Yeah, I'm sorry. There's no reception here, really. There's like really bad reception. I tried in a few other cars, and it's just, it's not doing anything, to be honest. Oh, well, let me see DAB, if they have DAB in the Swiss. Okay, nothing's happening, so sorry there. Sound settings, of course, dynamic, middle, treble, bass, where you want the sound. This infotainment feels so good now. Okay, I'm gonna wrap it here. I maybe missed 1 or 2 things. I have no idea. There's few deep option infotainment options, but I think I showed you most of it. Let's pop the bonnet just in case you want to see there's no frunk, because there isn't. Now, this second generation, they've kept from the past generation 135, 36, I forgot, horsepower, and they've increased it in the new generation to 156, so you can still get the entry model with a smaller battery, and this one with more horsepower, so stronger electric motor, it's a front wheel drive, and a bigger battery. Yeah, let's just quickly show you. So between the zeros, push up, there's your electric motor. Blue thing is your washer fluid, and you have to use the little leg if you want to keep it open. And I let it drop. There's a gentleman taking a photo. Before we check the spec, I just want to turn the turn signals. So you can see the front turn signals. So let me just show it to you. So on the side mirrors, there's the same. So these are the same, you know, these bulbs here, so it's the same headlights, but these are changed. And you can see So this also lights, oh excuse me, this light is a turn signal, but the top light switches to brake lights. So I thought that this one was shared, but it's not. My mistake. And yeah, this one has the rear fog light, but no front one. So only, oh, dual lights. Okay, dual fog lights, that's cool. I always prefer dual rather than single one. Although this one might not have the fog lights on the front. Okay, now this is apparently a Allure, as mentioned. Let me see here what I can get. So this is the stronger electric motor, 156 horsepower, with few options here. I think this is the final price. So these are Swiss francs. That's the currency they have, so not euros. And average consumption is actually pretty good if you get anything close to this. So they did improve this car a lot, and I like it. I gotta say I like it, but price-wise, it's a very competitive market. So in that area, I'm not sure. You know, you can buy, I think, a lot more for the money. We're not gonna mention brands, but you have, of course, choice. So that's nice. So this is a very nice car, very comfortable car, if I may add, when I drove it. And I think they fixed the infotainment. That was one of the maybe cons. Of course, almost forgot, heat pump for the electric car in this spec with a bigger battery and a stronger electric motor is going to be standard. In the base model, it's an option. So if you're speccing a base model, do not forget to spec the heat pump if you live in a cold environment. If you get the big battery, so there's no worry there. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, this is going to be a separate review. The all-new 3008 or E2008 in that case. Also might do the E308, so 308 is now also as an electric model available. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.